With nearly 2 months left of winter, the birds.
Oh, God.
Yeah, I know.
We have 2 months
well, I
left.
feel like it goes till much longer, April, but the birds could use your help to make it to spring.
February 3rd is National Feed the Birds Day. Chicago Ornithological Society President Edward Wharton joins us with how you can get involved. Edward, thanks for coming back. We appreciate it.
Thanks for bringing
Our
me back.
expert on all things birds. All right, so we're talking about feeding the birds. We showed the video earlier. We've been seeing them all over on social media of people putting on the crazy little hats with the feeders over their mouths. It's the cutest thing ever. Are we supposed to be doing this? Is this a taboo or?
Yeah. Is it good for the birds?
Do the bird like?
I guess it's a complicated answer to that
Okay,
question.
okay.
At the end of the day, feeding birds is a good thing, and there is a lot of research to back that up. I wouldn't personally necessarily encourage turning your face into a feeder for a variety of reasons, but obviously it makes for some really fun encounters and videos online, and certainly,
Wait,
you know,
like,
the person.
Why wouldn't you do that? You said for a variety of reasons. We want to know.
Well, okay, first things first. I mean, just in general, I feel like some of these setups are maybe not the most stable setups ever, but so you risk some bird seed in your face and your eyeballs. And certain birds are maybe a little more aggressive. We got a cute little chickadee here in this particular case, who are very small and dainty and cute.
That one won't rip your
Other
eyeball
birds
out.
are maybe a little less nice and friendly in the space. Obviously wearing glasses is a good call there in this context. And then the slightly more downer version is, right now we are dealing with a bit of an outbreak of avian flu in birds, and so it's probably not best to be encouraging these birds to be in very close proximity to your face right now.
That's a very legitimate reason as to not do this, and it's a good thing you're reminding us of that because it's so far from our minds.
But it is okay to have feeders outside.
Yes.
And you said there's research that shows actually doing that is helpful.
Yes, absolutely. So there's a lot of concerns. There's been sort of mixed messaging out there. It's like, well, is it a good thing? Is it a bad thing? Is the food encouraging them to stay longer than they should or whatever? Birds are smart, and they have figured out the ones that stick around during the winter, they are using it as a supplemental source in addition to all of their regular sources of food. And so what we have seen through a variety of different research sources is that birds are basically sticking around and able to survive through their winters longer because of the food that we put out for them. You're not necessarily going to hurt them if, say, you take your feeders down. They'll move out and they'll change their sources. But if that food's there, they will take advantage of it and they will benefit down the line.
Good to know, because there was that conflicting information, as you said, that if you left the feed out too long, then they wouldn't migrate and go on their normal patterns.
Yeah, there's very little evidence to suggest that.
Okay,
And I know that's something that to us just sort of makes sense, but it turns out that's not how the birds think. They know when they need to leave and when to go to greener or warmer pastures.
Yeah.
And if they feel like the environment's good enough for them and the food's here, they'll stick around.
Aside from feeding birds, since you're here, I know we need to ask you about all things birds. Gee, you just heard about this crazy bird in Wisconsin?
I did, because I was at an event and one of the women there was telling me about how she needed to drive to Wisconsin the very next day to see this rare bird that is normally never here, maybe from Siberia, maybe from Asia. Well, Siberia and Asia, but you know what I mean. Yeah, but
this is the bird, okay.
Yeah,
Yes.
so this is a white wagtail, and this is, as you mentioned, a bird generally speaking found in northern Asia. I guess a lot of northern Asia is primarily Russia, but northern Asian regions near the poles. And normally we don't encounter this bird anywhere in North America, anywhere, period. Occasionally, we get some weird circumstances where maybe there's a particularly adventurous bird, the winds are right, and they get blown way off, of course, and sometimes end up in people's backyards, like this one here, right across the border in Wisconsin.
And this is the white wagtail. And if Sarah and I were to see this bird, we wouldn't think anything significant about it.
Maybe there are more out there. We're just all dummies, and we don't know that this is a big deal when we see it.
I don't think you're dummies. It's all about scale and knowledge.
Thank you,
I mean,
Edward.
think about it this way. There are more than 10,000 known species of birds around the world. Here in Chicago, we have a little more than 400 that we expect from one year to the next, both common and maybe uncommon to rare. At any point, conceivably, birds fly. They're very mobile. We could potentially have any one of those 10,000 plus show up, but unless you know those 10,000 species or know your local 400 and that this one's a weird one, you wouldn't know. There's no reason
I do have to say, the bird watching community, you are all so full of passion and excellent at communication, because apparently there's a whole network of online forums where you alert one another when a bird that is rare like this is sighted. But So people aren't mad at us, though. Tell us what type of bird feeders to use this winter,
Sure,
okay?
yeah.
Because we're going to run out of time.
So there is a wide world of bird feeders out there. If you go to any bird feeder retailer or even just your typical department store, you'll find all kinds of options out there, and they're all viable and they serve different kinds of things. I brought a couple of very common examples here today. Like I said, just one of many. One of my favorites here is over here at the far end. That's a suet feeder. So we make these suet blocks, which are essentially high-calorie, high-density foods that are made into these little blocks, like you can see here, that the birds can consume all through the winter. It's a particular favorite of things like woodpeckers and nuthatches, those ones you usually find pecking around in trees. The fun thing about this is that you can buy these blocks pre-made to put in your feeder, or that's one type of food you can actually make at home using home ingredients and refill your feeder with what you've got.
I can't even make human food, and now you're trying to get me to make bird food? Oh, man.
And then another very common design here is when it's the hopper feeder, right? Which is just basically food is filled into this box here, falls down into this trough, and birds sit on the perch to come and feed. And I love how this one comes with its own squirrel deterrent. I know that's a big concern for a lot of bird feeders because birds are very light. We're talking grams. But if something heavy like a squirrel gets on here, boop, it closes off the food.
This store is closed to you, squirrel.
Not for you.
Incredible. That's some smart engineering there. Love that. Okay, and tell me, when you guys do see birds out, in the wild and you check it off your list, I mean, sometimes you can't get a photo. So it's really based on an honor system about whether you've seen this bird or not.
Yeah, and I mean, I think
She's like, tell me about the liars in the community.
Well, how much time do you have for some birder tea? The reality is there is a really big honor system here, and for the most part, a lot of it is also corroboration. I saw this cool thing, and it's not just about keeping it to yourself; it's sharing it with others. And more often than not, you're not the only one to see things, and so other people get to see and experience it. And so there's a lot of like, oh yeah, no, this person isn't full of it. I was there too. I saw this thing,
I love
and
it.
eventually maybe somebody gets a photo, and there's more evidence of it.
This
But
is like
it's a
an
big community.
upstanding community. We should all model ourselves after the bird watchers.
I mean, I'm not going to argue with that.
There we go.
Birder tea is our new segment. I like
love it.
That'll be for next time.
Edward, thank you so much for being with us. National Feed the Birds Day is Monday, February 3rd, but all of February is actually bird watching month or feeding month.
I mean, it's always a bird watching month.
For you, anyway. Just head to chicagobirder.com or find them on social media. We'll be right back.